I'm back with another, I forgot the name of the update, Mansions DLC update. It's because it's called a Safehouse in the Hills. I've not been calling it that. I've just been saying Mansions DLC, but I'm back with another stream. And in this stream, I want to create a mission. I gave it a little go last night after I finished my stream. And I did make a mission, and I'm going to show you that before I go in the creator. However, to start this stream off, by the way, if you want to see the creator and you're watching this back, just skip ahead. To start this stream off, I want to say a few things about this update. So I will be making a video on it. I've just seen people saying that this update's like a 10 out of 10 update, and people seem to be really enjoying it. And it's like, well, yeah, you can be enjoying the update, but I'm not going to sit there and say, okay, this is a 10 out of 10 update. It's one of the best things ever. You know, we can't be telling Rockstar that this is a 10 out of 10 update, because then they'll think this is the standard for updates going forward and going into GTA 6. When I think of a 10 out of 10 update, put it this way, I think of things like the Diamond Casino heist, KO Perico. It's just that the only reason why this would be considered a 10 out of 10 update now is because of how far we've fallen in GTA Online since GTA Plus has been a thing. You know, since GTA Plus is a thing, the update should have got better. They're making more money. But no, they've gotten worse. We haven't had a good update. You could argue this is the first good update, somewhat of a good update, since GTA Plus. Now, I don't think it's bad. I'm not necessarily being negative, I'm just being truthful. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 update, well done Rockstar, and then they want to add in some more average missions. Never going to get something like the Diamond Casino heist again with the amount of quality content that was in that. From the vehicles, the missions, the property, with the arcade. You know, you could argue those things are a staple of GTA Online. Like, just GTA Online wouldn't be the same without that update, you know. I can't say the same with this update. I don't see what this changes drastically about the game. So I did write down a few things. Because I wanted to have a talk about this on stream yesterday, but because the DLC was still, well, it still is new, isn't it? But because it was still the release of the DLC, I'd not done everything. I still feel like I've not really done everything, but now I've had a bit of time to sit down and think about it. I thought, you know what? I'll write up a few things. So these mansions, okay, there's something I want to check first. Before I read this off, there's something I want to check, because I've not checked Rockstar support. No, it still locks. So these mansions, okay, yeah, they're a long-awaited edition. People have wanted them for ages, and they're pretty much exactly what you expected them to be. They don't over-deliver. I wouldn't say they necessarily under-deliver. They're just exactly what you expected them to be. And I guess I like the fact that you've got all these different things under one property, because I feel like it's something that we've needed for a while. It's not necessarily, well, I wouldn't say we needed it, but it's just nice to have. And that's moving on to the next thing about it. The only thing I really like about the mansions, and the only things that they really do offer is, well, first and foremost, this business production boost. That's pretty good. And the garage space. Those are the only two things that I can think of that's like, wow, I'm glad I bought a mansion. And everything else just kind of feels like it's just there for the novelty, I guess. They're just like the yachts. They're like yachts, but without missions. In fact, there is a mission, but after you complete all the other missions, I think you have access to those other missions even though you don't have a yacht. But after you complete those missions and you do the finale, there's another mission afterwards. We'll get onto the missions in a bit. So outside of the garage spaces, or the garages that you can get, because you can buy multiple, and the business production boost, then it's just it's just there, isn't it? It's just there. If you like novelty items, then yeah, whatever. I can't really say I was ever interested in mansions, you know, back in the day when everybody wanted them. I can't really say I wanted them. I was like, well, okay, they're just going to be there. We've kind of already got that with the yachts anyway. How they're going to be different with the yachts, and it kind of feels like that now. So yeah, they don't, and that's the other thing that I've written down here. You don't have access to anything that you wouldn't without them. Put it that way. So it's not like they're offering you additional content that's going to benefit you. I mean, there's only two things, like I've already mentioned: the business production boost and the garage spaces, and that's it. And you get the mission as well after you complete the finale for the other missions, and that's about it. Welcome if you've just joined us, by the way. I've not got the chat up at the minute, so if anyone's chatted, I don't think they have. I'll have missed it. And the vehicles, this is one thing I want to talk about, the vehicles. Okay, I'm not necessarily expecting many vehicles to get added in because we're so close to GTA 6. I get there's only so many vehicles they can add into the game because what it seems like they're doing is they're just backporting vehicles from GTA 6 into GTA Online. That's quite evident with some of the cars that they've added in. Let me go to my garage, in fact. That's quite evident with some of the cars that they've added in. And one in particular, I'm glad this is in the game. I'm glad that this is in the game, but this is a good example of it, in fact. Is it in here? Yeah, it is. This kind of just feels like a street vehicle in GTA 6, or from GTA 6. Like, I could see this being a street vehicle in GTA 6, you know. I like it, don't get me wrong. But it's quite clearly from GTA 6, in my opinion, and they do that with lots of different vehicles. Not that it's a bad thing, because we talked about this recently on stream anyway. You know, it's like two birds with one stone sort of thing. Why would they be making cars for GTA Online not to put them in GTA 6? So you might as well make them for GTA 6 and also put them in GTA Online, if you get what I'm saying. But the main thing that I wanted to talk about is not necessarily the variety, because it's kind of... You come to expect them now to add in all these vehicles that nobody really asked for. You'll get the odd nice surprise. But out of the vehicles that they've added in and the vehicles that we're going to get, I actually think they're all right. They're not the best, but they're not the worst. You know? But the main thing that you don't really see too many people talking about it. We talk about it on these streams. But HSW upgrades... You only get HSW upgrades for new cars. You know, why don't they do what they do with drift upgrades for HSW upgrades? Because when they first started doing HSW upgrades, it was as if they were going to start adding HSW upgrades to older vehicles, you know, fan favorite vehicles that have kind of faded into irrelevancy since they've added newer vehicles that's better than them. So it was like, well, we're going to add HSW vehicles to older vehicles to make them more viable in races again and things like that. And that's just never... Well, it's been 3 years. 3 years. Well, coming up to 4 years, in fact, since HSW got added into the game with the current version of GTA Online. And we haven't had an HSW upgrade for an older vehicle since the summer update in 2022. Criminal Enterprises. Underrated update, to be fair. Didn't really add much other than vehicles, but the vehicles that we did get... I don't know, I just enjoyed that update for the vehicles. Put it that way. And, yeah, it's just, we get all these drift upgrades. I'm not complaining about the drift upgrades. I'll have the drift upgrades, don't get me wrong, but it's just, if we're going to have drift upgrades, why aren't we doing the same sort of thing with HSW? Adding HSW to older vehicles. You know, they know this is what people want. This is what people came to expect of HSW when they first added it in, and it's just... Yeah. What have they done? What have they done to it? It's just always on these new cars now, and it's... What's the point? What else have I written down? I've just written this down. I've lost where I got to now. I've said it always seemed like the original plan for HSW upgrades was to make older vehicles more viable in races. That's what I just said. I can think of worse updates when it comes to the vehicles. I've already said that, or already touched upon that. I've put, I don't think there's enough included in this update. I mean, we don't really get too many vehicles in updates now anyway, so this is to be expected. But to say this is a 10 out of 10 update and we've barely got any vehicles when there's been updates that have been better than this, like the Diamond Casino Ice, let's say, and they've added in more vehicles, I just can't... This is just not a 10 out of 10 update. It's not a bad update, don't get me wrong. And it's a good update compared to what we've been getting over the last 4 years or so. But I can't sit there and say, yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 update as good as what the Diamond Casino Ice is, as good as a KO Perico, as good as a Los Santos Tuners. I put here, when they started raising the standards for the DLC updates over half a decade ago, we started getting lots more vehicles in every update. Now it seems we barely get any. And the ones that we do get, people don't ask for. Which people do request for cars. I know people wanted a G-Wagon. People have been asking for a new GTR for ages. And I just find, yeah, they could be saving them for GTA 6, but I just find it bizarre that they're going to be adding cars from GTA 6 anyway, and you're not adding cars that people have been requesting for GTA Online. they're going to make money on GTA 6 anyway. You know, they don't need to save these cars for GTA 6, surely not. And I'd like to think they're remaking a GTR. What is it, the RH8 and in this game. I'd like to think they're remaking that for GTA 6 because of the amount of people that have been asking for it. And then we've got the mission creator that we're going to check out today. We're going to check out the mission creator. And look, the mission creator, I think, could be the best part of this update. And I say that because I wasn't really expecting too much from it. I thought it was going to be basic. Yeah, the missions that you can create with it, it's just like basic missions. However, the actual creator itself is more in depth than what I thought it was going to be. Like, you can create cutscenes, for example, and you can mess around with a load of settings. So you can really go to town with making a mission in GTA Online. Not that it's going to be anything up to standards that, as you know, custom-made missions. You know, like missions we've just got in this update. But I'll take it because it's user-created content, and user-created content's always fun to check out, isn't it? Always fun to check out. What did I write down about it? In fact, pretty much what I've just said. It has got its limitations still. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot there that I didn't expect to see. And I'm looking forward to seeing where this is going to go in GTA Online, what people can do in current GTA Online, and this is obviously something that's going to be a thing in GTA 6. So it's going to be interesting what they're going to be doing with it going forward. And the other thing, we didn't get any new weapons, clothing, or anything like that. Or I don't think we have. I've not seen it. Been to the stores myself. Not seen them. So I basically just... I'm going to repeat myself here with what I put down here, but I basically said, out of all the DLCs that we've had since GTA Plus, this could be an 8 out of 10 update, which, to be fair, it could be an 8 out of 10 update if we're comparing it to... Well, I guess if this is probably the best update since GTA Plus has been a thing, but it's like an 8 out of 10 if we're comparing it to all the others, because, yeah, this could be a better update. But if we're going to take things like the Diamond Casino heist into consideration, and the Cayo Perico heist, this update is more like a 5 or a 6. And it just is. Like, this update's not as good as those updates. Which is alright. I'm not going to slate it for what it is. I guess this is, in the grand scheme of things, a fairly average update. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 DLC and just lie to Rockstar when we've had better content in the past. And, you know, make them think this is the new standard to reach in a DLC update when it's quite clearly something that's happened. You know, the best updates happened over half a decade ago now. And and the reason why I don't want to be sat here saying, oh, this is a 10 out of 10 update. Yeah, I enjoy this update. I think it's all right. Don't get me wrong. I don't dislike it. But I'm not going to sit here and say it's a 10 out of 10 update and lie to Rockstar, because, you know, how's that going to have a knock-on effect on the content they're going to be creating in the future, and the content that's going to be in GTA 6? You know, you've got to be fair at the end of the day. You just can't just... I think some people just want to live in the moment, and everything's always the best. It's just, come on. I think being like that sometimes has repercussions, especially when it's something like this. I think it's important that Rockstar know that they've made better updates in the past, and that this is just, it's not a 10 out of 10. I don't know what anybody else thinks. Leave a comment if you want. People, I thought I'd mention that because people leave comments saying I'm always negative. I wouldn't say I'm negative. I just fair. I don't think this is a bad update. I think it's fairly good. Like I said, I think this is the best update that we've had in the past 4 years. But I just can't sit there and share the same opinion as everyone else. I know I keep repeating myself saying it's not a 10 out of 10 update. A 10 out of 10 update, something like the Diamond Casino heist or Cayo Perico. It's not a 10 out of 10. This is not the new standard for a 10 out of 10 update. I'm sorry. They may have added in a mansion. People may have been asking mansions for ages, but that does not warrant it being 10 out of 10 for me. Not at all. When we've had better gameplay content added in, better properties added in with more purpose. And we've had way more cars added in before. And we've had clothing, weapons, all absent from this update. Just can't sit here and say this is a 10 out of 10. But yeah, hopefully you get what I'm saying. Let's actually play one of the missions that I created yesterday. Michael stole my what? Guess what Michael stole? Guess what Michael stole? Where am I going? My jobs. Oh, this is bugged, by the way. Just press right on the D-pad and you can see it. Oh, they're both there now. Michael stole your Kalahari. So you basically just drive to Michael's house, steal a Kalahari and drive it back, and that's the mission complete. But I made this in about... Who's disliked it? I've only played it with Street, Liam and Mike, and one of them disliked it. Unbelievable. So this took me about 10-15 minutes to make. I encountered some issues on stream with it yesterday. I didn't really encounter any issues with it last night, which was bizarre. So I don't know what I did wrong on stream yesterday. If we don't run into any issues today. Yeah. So let's play it. I kind of put too many enemies in. I'm going to have to be careful here. Kind of made one of the hardest missions in GTA. So what's a bit weird about this is, we'll see when we go into the settings in the creator. Where's my weapons? I was spawning in, testing the mission out with no weapons. I'm like, oh, have I got to give myself weapons? And I don't know what the deal is with it, and I've ended up just giving people a tactical SMG. And that's all you've got. And I need to disable things like these as well. Vigilantes, Oppressor Mark 2s. I feel like there's too many vehicles that people can use that I just would help them in the mission. So I might just have to disable personal vehicles in missions and just put down a vehicle for you to use. Because I'll show you. I put way too many enemies in this section. So all you do is, you drive to Michael's house. There's already one that I'm looking onto on the balcony with the sniper rifle. I need to work out what's going on here as well, because the mission area, go to location, is, you know, a big circle like that. I think I've got confused with like the playable area and go to the location bit, because I think go to the location things are only supposed to be small, isn't it? Like a small marker on the floor, so I'll have a play around with that. So I'm gonna make a mission similar to this, but I'm gonna just spend more time making it, so hopefully it's gonna end up being better than this, and the cops come after you as I've got a freestyle. You can give them pretty much any weapon that's in the... Well, pretty much every weapon in the game. If not every weapon in the game. Oh, the enemy's turning up for me. There's a guy with a shotgun round here, maybe. Just gotta get out of here now. You can pick up their weapons, which is pretty good. I'm gonna die! Come on, get out of there. You don't need to lose the cops. You see now you can change the text at the bottom as well. I put Pog Frogs on it. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Is my mic? Yeah, my mic's on. I thought my mic wasn't on for a second. I've got an advert playing. And this is it, you can do a cutscene. Watch this cutscene. It's just me faffing around. What a cutscene. 7,500 for that. Not too bad. That's better than doing a race. And it's shorter than a race as well. What did you think of that mission that we played last night straight? I'm streaming, by the way.
Well, the enemies you chosen were a bit trigger happy.
Yeah. We all died. The first time we tried doing it, we all died. We got barely anywhere. Like we all got lasered. So without the Vigilante, that would have been really hard to complete. There's like 18 enemies in there. Put the maximum amount that you could have in one area, so... right, online. Creator. We'll go into the creator. We'll see what I can create. So yeah. It's probably going to be something similar to that. However, I'm probably going to make the mission longer. Try and do some things that I didn't do with that mission. Because like I said, I only spent like 10-15 minutes creating it. So this is it. You pretty much start with anything. And by the way, where is it? Props. There's props. And you can add in props like you normally can add in props. Ambient options. You can do the weather and everything like that. Pretty much everything. World features. What's in world features? Aircraft carrier. So you can put the aircraft carrier on. Toggle the aircraft carrier off the shore at Fort Zancudo. Bunker entrances. Cargo ship. Clucking Bell factory. Toggle the interior. This update was not good. You'll give it a 7 out of 10. I've just said a load of stuff on the update. I think it's a 5 or a 6 out of 10. People are saying it's a 10 out of 10, and I think people that are saying it's a 10 out of 10 can't have played the old updates in the past, or they're just, you know, stuck in the present. They forgot how far GT Online updates have fallen since things like the Diamond Casino Heist and Chaos Perico, but I'm not going to say too much because I've just spent 20 minutes talking about it. Well, not 20 minutes, more like 10 minutes. Show Fort Zancudo map. Fort Zancudo gates. Farmhouse. Devon Western hangar door. Restricted areas. So if I toggle this. So this is at Fort Zancudo. Can I actually see it? Yeah, it's there, look. I can toggle it on and off. I didn't know you could do this. Welcome, by the way. Welcome, Bulldog. And Byron. Cargo ship. The only thing that could be improved upon this, it says toggle the cargo ship offshore south of Los Santos. Okay. It tells you where it is, but I'd like to... If there was a little map below it showing you exactly where it is. I mean, if you know where they are, you know where they are. You don't need the map, but I don't know where it is. Lots of people probably don't know where it is. That could be anywhere south of Los Santos, you know what I mean? I am underwater now. I wonder if you can do this in the regular creator now. Life Invader Office. I'm not sure whether to do something with this, because obviously I can. What you can do is vehicles. Can we not add in? Right, here we go. Just could add in helicopters. Could add in pyros. You take off from the aircraft carrier then. I think the volatile's too big. These could be organised slightly better. Because we've got cars, planes and everything mixed together. Go through the same things again. I can't find the Raiju, that's what I was looking for. Have I gone past it? What do you think like the Strike Force? See, these are weaponized. These are just like a planes category. Boats, jets, there we go. I'm surprised it's not a 2-seater jet. Maybe in GTA 6. I mean, you've got the Pyro, haven't you? But I'm on about something like this. I don't know what to do. Don't know whether to, because I wasn't really planning to use the aircraft carrier. Five 5.5 or a 6. Not played the missions yet though. The missions are all right. I didn't touch upon that. The missions are all right. This thing about the updates, the Hot Ring Racers double. Are we going to see more of Michael in this update? Oh, that's it. I think, to be honest, they only added Michael into the DLC because lots of people were hoping that we were going to see Michael again one last time before GTA 6. So I think that's the only reason why they brought him back. I think it's like more of like a last minute thing. They could be doing something else with Michael because they did tease something after that final mission. But whether or not that's going to be another DLC update in this game or that's setting up for something for GTA 6, then I don't know. It could be anything that. So I'm not going to jump to conclusions until we get some proper information from Rockstar. So I'll just waste time speculating on that. People are easily pleased, afford. Well, these missions, put it this way, these missions are pretty much similar to the things that we've got with the Clucking Bell Farm Raid. Well, they're pretty much the same as the Clucking Bell Farm Raid and the Oscar Guzman Flies Again missions. I just think, I'm not exactly sure why, but I feel like these missions are more enjoyable to play. I like the finale. I think the finale's alright. Even though it doesn't really feel like a finale, but I don't dislike it. And then the other missions, some of the things feel tedious, but that's you get these tedious things in all GTA Online missions, but it's not like you've got to go underwater and search for things underwater, like Oscar Guzman Flies Again, which that just felt a bit annoying. You know what I mean? It just and you had to use the drones. The only thing that really annoyed me about these missions is the first mission where you're driving around in first person in that taxi thing. It's just, I know we're supposed to be driving it remote, it's remote controlled, but let me go in third person. First person's better on foot, third person's better in vehicles. And driving around, you can't even look left or right either. You can't look left or right, you're just looking straight forward the entire time, and it's just a bit fiddly, especially when you're trying to line yourself up with the ramps to crash through the billboards. But that's like the only mission that I've got an issue with. I think all the other missions are just average, alright, decent. Yeah. Better than the others that we've had, so.
It's not a bad payout as well. Well, especially on hard mode, because on easy, I think it's like 350,000.
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite as. You don't get as much as Oscar Guzman Flies Again. I think it would have been. 700,000 would have been alright for it, put it that way. I mean, you can get 600,000 if you do the Elite Challenge, but most people aren't going to get the Elite Challenge done because of the headshots and stuff, so.
I was lucky the second time to get my Elite. Well, when I done it the second time, so I got over, I was one over the 35 headshots.
Lost MC Clubhouse Interior in North Los Santos. Life Invader Office. I'm just not exactly sure what I want to do because, you know what, I'm not going to use this just for the sake of using it. It's good that it's there though, but what I had in mind was not the aircraft carrier. So where shall we start? I want to kind of just start in an area where... Shall we start here? You could start here, couldn't you? This is where you deliver it back to. We have to drive over there somewhere and get it. I'm going to add some different things in, but this is just what I'm going for at the minute. So the spawn points, this is how you do the spawn points. Add new spawn point. Treat a spawn point. And then you press B. Let's have them facing different ways. Because I'm going to have... The first thing that's going to happen this time is there's going to be a cutscene. I'm going to have a cutscene, so... Right, so the cutscenes... Add new cutscene. So cutscene 1... What's this saying now? Cutscene 1 has not been assigned to the objective. Cutscene 1. What's it saying now? Cutscene 1 shot is missing from the start camera. Camera shot. So this is how it starts. So you basically, it's a bit like the Rockstar editor. I just wish you could add in multiple cameras, because it's only 2 cameras, I think. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with it. So you can mess around with the duration. And then if we preview it, I think what would be good is if we have a cutscene over the objective, then we cut to our characters, then the mission starts, that sort of thing. So if I test this, does it just do the cutscene? I'm hoping that it does. Yeah, there you go, look.
I'll be back.
So that's that. But I kind of... I'm going to have to go elsewhere and put things down. The thing is, right, you can assign them different objectives, so like at different stages, but I'm not sure how to mess around with it if I don't put them in the order that I want them to be in. So like this cutscene 1, can I change that to cutscene 2 and make cutscene 2 cutscene 1? That sort of thing. Fixture remover. Can we remove this? Preview, yeah. So this is an alright little area because I can put some enemies down here. Let's just put the Kalahari in. Where's off-road?
Back.
Have I gone past off-roads? I will have done. Yeah. Kalahari. Okay, so we could have the Kalahari in like a hidden spot there. Or shall we just put it down here? We can put some crates around it then. Okay, we'll put that there. We can always move it later. And the thing is with this, you can objective setup so you can capture. I don't know where it is now. I'm going to have to find it. Assign objectives. Collect and deliver. That's it. So we're going to be collecting this. That's the objective, to collect this and deliver it back to where we came from. It's kind of the same as what I've already done, but I'm kind of... I kind of want to add multiple objectives in. So, like, you've got to kill somebody first, then capture the Kalahari. So it's like you've got to kill the guy that stole your Kalahari. God, what am I doing? But it's pretty cool, isn't it? Make a mission where you can buy 3 completely different mansions with new cars to fill up all the driveways. I kind of need to build up this area first, don't I, before I do anything next. So let's just do something generic. Film studio. We could make it look like they're taking photos of the Kalahari. These light up. Let's change it to nighttime. See what I mean? You can easily get lost in these menus. It's a bit over the top, isn't it? And you've got all these things popping up. This, you need to do this, you need to do that. You've not done this, you've not done that. They're not switch on. That's supposed to be a flash, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's not reflecting. Right, add new prop. Tall green screen. Make it look like they're filming a movie using my Kalahari. How do you edit coordinates? That's one thing. Can you even edit coordinates? You might not be able to with this thing. This green screen. We'll not use the green screen. I just think it's cool that they've added one in there. Hydraulic platform. Movie trailer. Rail rack. Don't really plan this out. I just saw them and I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. Make it look like the film in my Kalahari. I might just start putting things down just so then it may not make sense, but it looks alright, you know what I mean? I'm not going to spend time thinking about where this light should go, where this board needs to go. I'm just going to put things down like this. Have like another prop there at the side. Edit placement. So I think we'll have a look next time I place something down. What that was trying to tell me. Edit placement. Override spawning options. Mission start. Cleanup options. By team. Override position. So yeah. You can edit your coordinates, but the menu's a bit different to how it normally is in the creator, so it may take some time to get used to. I think what I can do here is just put a guard down, but I might put... Okay, that's track smoothing. Oh, you can make... You're going to be able to make Christmas missions. That's going to be interesting to see what people are going to make for Christmas. Snow wall, look. Ice sheet. Christmas lights. I didn't know we had all these things. Okay, I know we have the Halloween stuff. I just want like something that I can put down that's like a bit of cover. See, that's too big. I might just put down the barrel. No, this is perfect. I say perfect. It's not what I had in mind, but we can put an enemy in there then. So with the enemies, we can go to actors. Go to strangers and freaks. We can add in different ultras. We'll just go with a battle rifle. So this will be an enemy that'll shoot us. If I just... Can I test it? I'll drive over to that location. In fact, the mission's going to end because of the cutscene, isn't it? Because it thinks that's the end of the mission. So we can't test it until I do something else. I need to add in like another objective. So this is what I want. And the cutscene's going to be here, focusing on this. Then it's going to cut to us getting ready to go after them. This is the guy that you've got to kill. So if I go to this guy and go to assign objectives, kill. Add new objective, kill. So this is team 1. Kill actor. So I can delete objective. Okay. So if I go to cutscenes, okay. Camera shot 1. Might as well just... I don't know now. I might as well just delete the objective. See, I want to order these differently though. That's the thing. Take out the actor. Change it to take out the Mong. So if I do that, like a bit of a speed ramp effect to it. Watch this again now. I just think these cameras need to be lower. Kalahari ends up being like too low to the ground in the shot. Yeah, that's better, I guess. It's cool that you can add in these filters as well. I mean, I'm not going to use them. I'm actually going to leave it like that. That looks alright. Cutscene 2 has not been assigned to an objective. So where do I do that? You see, this is... Okay, so... How do I change this, though? There we go. Hold the triggers down. So if I test this now, will this work? Will this work? I'm just going to cut to us. It didn't do the other cutscene. Well, now it has. I wanted it to do it back to back though. Okay, because it looks a bit weird, I'm gonna have to get rid of that other cutscene. So this is it. Let's just delete that. So let's add in an objective to the Kalahari. Collect and deliver. Is that all the way down here? Is it not like a garage? There's a garage door around the other side, but let's be honest, I think I'm just going to put it here. Cutscene 1 has not been assigned to an objective. What's wrong with cutscene 1 now? See, I'm lost. This is the, yeah, this needs to be deleted, that's why. It's quite interesting though, this, isn't it? What do you all think about this in the chat, if anyone's interested? What do you think about it, Street?
About the
What shall we call it?
about the mission creator.
Have a burnt toast. YouTube, welcome. He's got done spending like 3 hours messing with the cutscenes. You can do almost anything except make an actor do 2 tasks in the same cutscene, which is annoying. Have you made a good mission then?
I haven't even used it.
Oh, I was talking to someone in my chat.
Oh,
Don't know what to call it though. I ain't got a clue. But I want to save it just in case anything happens. Remember the controller bug? Let's call it Kalahari. Temp. Trigger all the way this way. Right, there we go. So I need to build this area up next. You've been testing around in test level, but you're currently working on a level where you have to get food because you smoke too much and have munches and then get ambushed by cops. See, it's cool that you can do stuff that in depth. I mean, I'm just trying to do... The Kalahari is a bit of a meme, so on this with us, so yeah, I'm just pissing around with this. You got to you kill somebody that's stolen your Kalahari. I'm gonna keep it simple for now, just whilst I get used to everything. You know what? I actually need to test this. In fact, I need to put down a vehicle for myself. Does it spawn you one in anyway? I think it does, doesn't it? Oh well, I'll just put one down. I'm gonna have a 4-seater. What 4-seater we're gonna get? It's gotta be something shit for the type of mission that it is. Can you think of any Fin Street that's just shit? That's a 4-seater, but it's been added in a DLC.
Oh,
You know what? I might just add in the 2013 Baller.
that's not too bad of a car, but the last time bringing back that one from Grand Theft Auto 4.
Assign objectives. 200 subscribe, thank you. I can't see that because I've got me. I'm not on OBS. Protect, collect and deliver vehicle. I don't want to do any of that. Enter vehicle. Entire team. Go to vehicle. How come we've got team 2 now? Oh, that's this is vehicle 2, that's why. Never mind. Vehicle 1's the Kalahari. I think it is anyway. So if I do this, get the cutscene, go to vehicle, then I need to add in a location go to. Let's go over this way. See, I'm just going to keep this small because when you do a big area like that, you can just see the dome for it miles. I'll do that, I guess. Can't make it any smaller, can I? You know what? I'll make it the smallest you can. I'll just test it. Visibility, actual size. You can hide it. So if I just put it in this area then. The thing is, you can't see the boxes. Why can't I see the box? I'm not sure about that. So I've just been using this so then I can see the area that I'm working with. Right, well, I'll have it 34. In the middle. Right, test. God knows whether or not this is going to work properly. If this works properly, I can flesh it out a bit more then. Goes to the vehicle, right. So this is working exactly how it should do so far. This is pretty cool, you know. Like I said, it very well could be the best thing from the DLC update. It's just, you're going to have to wait a little bit because people are going to have to make the missions and whatnot first. It's going to take time. And people have to get used to the creator on the wrong way, but... Take out the actor. That's a good job they can't kill me. Collect the vehicle. Okay, so obviously it's not going to be that easy. I'm going to put in some more enemies. I'm going to have them chasing you afterwards as well. I'm going to disable wanted levels because that's... You end up getting too many cops on you. I might have to mess around with this road, so then the drive back's a bit more entertaining, I guess. You know what I can do? I can make it so there's like a dynamic fence that you've got to destroy that spawns in only after you've collected it. Because I think you can do things like that. Right, so for now that works exactly how I want it to work. I need to get building this area up there now. That's the thing. I just can't find what I want to use. I guess what I could do, I could put like a sneaky enemy here that you can't really see, but I'll put 2 enemies here that are waiting to get you with shotguns as you walk by or something. It's just, why would a hay bale be here though? That's the thing. I guess you could put in things like this. Large concrete block. Sandbags. Put that there like that. Put these sandbags there. Remember, that's not going to be there in the mission. I've removed it. These work well, don't they? Pile the cement up. Need to do something on this side though now. You know what? I'm going to put enemies up on the roof. So I think if I put sandbags up here. Make him a bit tough to kill because of the sandbags. Do not comply, welcome. Yeah, I think it's alright. It's definitely the best DLC out of the last so many that we've had. So put it that way. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's not a 10 out of 10 update like what people have been saying. Put it that way. People have been saying, no, this is it's a 10 out of 10 update. 10 out of 10 update. I don't think it is. I need to build this area up a bit more. I quite like these props because they're just easy to throw down and they don't look out of place here, so... Bits of bother new cars modded. Not merged any of mine. Let's get around to doing it. I guess I could do this, watch. Do that. And then can we put things in it? Could do with a bit of something here, couldn't I? I need to put something here just so it's not like a straight run out in the Kalahari then. Oh, the Michael mission. Yeah, I've done the Michael mission. It's alright. I mean, it's not the best thing, is it? But I kind of feel like they just brought him back for the sake of bringing him back because people were just requesting him. So... I'm trying to place this on top of him. There we go. It's a bit awkward then, that. What you can do on this as well, you can make it so if you go in water, players die. I'm not sure I like that being there in the middle. Prop 40. I just delete it. I need to go to the fixture remover. Wherever it's gone. Can you remove these? Oh well. Never mind. So we do that. And then just keep working with these props. Skip this advert. Yeah, to be fair, I think the missions are better than some of the things that have been added in more recently, so... Can you remove these? Okay, so you can remove these fences, you can remove those, but you can't remove this. Alright, so you get in the Kalahari, you make your way back through here, and then go back. It's quite interesting this. What do you all think in the chat? What do you think, Street? You there, Street? I don't think Street's there.
Yeah.
What do you think of this mission that I'm making? If you've got the stream up.
Yeah, I just got it up. Yeah. I might need to get used to it, used to doing it or something like that.
It's not bad. It's pretty pretty good.
Just to get used to it. Yeah. I've been done the tutorials.
Just block that off like that. Does anywhere look a bit bare? I don't think it does it? So I want this guy to have a sniper rifle. And then we're going to put 2 more people up here. With one with a heavy rifle. And the other has got a military rifle. I want to have one that's a bit sneaky. That you're not really expecting. You can put them in the driver's seat. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like fully makes sense if they drive for that obstacle, smashing up the Kalahari.
Let's just... give them Mark II weapons. Let's give these L Stricklers. You know what I'm going to do? Can I even put one? No, I can't put one in there. I wanted to put somebody there, but it's not enough space. Oh well. Put somebody here. But this guy's going to have heavy weapon. He's going to have a minigun. And put another guy here. He's going to have a battle rifle. And it's this guy. Okay, I want some with shotguns. Just put one in here just for the laugh of it. With a shocker. Looking great, man. Nice job. Wow, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. Well, I'm assuming you're being sarcastic. MGs. No, I'll put some in with SMGs, why not? We could build this area up out here as well and put some out here. You know what I'm going to do? Heavy. Guy here. RPG. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some of these in here. Why not? Spawning options. Mission start. So this, will that mean it spawns in only when you've killed the other guy? Let's just save this and let me test it quickly. Gotta watch the cutscene. We've got to kill him. Got to get his Kalahari back. Who else is making a mission?
Oh, just got one random event getaway.
So you can't die in this, so I'm just going to run in and punch the guy to death, see if that clown spawns in. All the enemies are here. With a shocking bat. Right, so the clown's not there. Now the clown's there, look. I'm gonna have a few of them that spawn in and go after you, so... Might make it so... I don't know, because I find it quite funny that the clowns spawn in and just get you as you get in the Kalahari. Collect the vehicle. Right. Exit test. We need to flesh out the lore behind this a bit more, don't we? I never added in the camera. I put all the camera stuff there, never added in the camera. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. Something else I want to do. I need to add in dynamic props. Okay, so I want to add in... Not a gang vehicle. I just want to add in a couple of bikes to make them look like they've got vehicles. There we go. I don't like how it's a bit bare in this corner as well. Let's add in some more props. I can't believe I'm me making this for this long as well. Add in barrels. No. Let's do something like this. There we go. Dynamic props. Shall I add in a... This is an explosive barrel, isn't it? Oh no, this is an explosive barrel. Add in that just to make it a bit easier to kill that guy. Get this from like a certain angle, haven't you? Might just delete them. Delete. I'm not sure what to do. So I would like some dynamic things in. I might just put the odd thing in like this. I still want to add in some more enemies. I think there's enough. Add a new actor. Oh yeah, I was on with this beforehand, wasn't I? Spawning options. Objective start. There's not enough space to put them in. Oh no, there is. Right, so you've got those that spawn in afterwards. Let's flesh this area out a little bit because I want some enemies outside protecting it. Right. Where's wreckage? Wreckage. Do that. Where's the flip car? There we go. I just put sandbags down. Just like so. Add a new prop and then just add, I don't know. Dumpsters in, I guess. Maybe a small box. Right, actors. A new actor. Right, so we've got some enemies there now. Outside waiting for you. Oh, there's like, oh, you've got to pick up the bag, haven't you? Oh, I don't want to do that. Interactables, technology, laptops. Can you put hacks in? Hacking device. I'll play around with that another time. I haven't got anything like that in mind for this. Oh, this is pretty cool as well, the doors. I mean, there's no doors around it, but if you go up to a door like a gate or something that you can open and close, you can manually adjust it, which is pretty good. I don't know, I guess this is alright for now. Kind of need to go and build up this area, you know, the starting point. Kind of want to change the vehicle as well. Is there a four-seater anywhere? I don't know, I'm just move it here. Use that vehicle. I want it to be something that's not very good. I kind of want enemies to be here when you get back though, so I'm gonna have to build up a bit of an arena, I guess. Friggin' adverts. So loud, that's a problem with them. Guys, if you're enjoying, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe, I appreciate it. Shipping container. This has just reminded me of shipment for some reason. Change the colour. I don't kind of like that these are here. I did a new prop. Let's build it up fairly quickly, I guess, because, yeah. It's just a bit bare over here now, isn't it? I feel like I've got to build this up. Let's do something similar to what I did over there. Can be easily done. That doesn't look too daft, does it? So you'll get back, and there'll be enemies in this area trying to kill you as you deliver off the Kalahari. So what I want to quickly do is add in a dynamic prop. So can we just smash into these and that's how they get destroyed? Spawning options, objective. Selecting to deliver vehicle. It's pretty cool, this creator, isn't it? 'Cause this is definitely a lot more in depth than what I thought it would be. I thought it'd be. Don't get me wrong, it's not.
Yeah.
It could be a lot more in depth than this. You know, obviously we've not got the tools that Rockstar exactly. Well,
Yeah.
it is and it isn't. You know what I mean? I imagine they've got. You know, when they've got
Well, probably
complete free reign to do whatever they want with the code and whatnot, then obviously they're going to be able to do more stuff than us. But this tool is pretty good.
Probably they'll do a little bit more, waiting for a little bit more feedback or something. So a bit more to it.
Well, I've got 5 dynamic props. I need to finish building this up. I know I keep using the same props, but it's alright just to fill the space up. I think it works quite well. Right, so we just need something here now. Which I'll just do the same sort of thing. Let me stack them. Right, so we've got this, haven't we? Let's maybe do something with some barriers like this. There we go. Time for another save. What's going to be annoying is putting in all these enemies that have to spawn in afterwards, because I'm going to have to do what I was doing with the clowns. So I'll put a guy up here with an RPG. Will you even let me? I could put them up on the roof. I can't put them on the props for whatever reason. I'll not do that then, because I think that's a bit OP. Compact EMP launcher. Okay, that could be interesting. No, it's just that I've got to do every single time. Spawning options, like this is a bit... Spawning options. I think I'm just going to give him rifles in this section. That's pretty interesting how you can make him respawn. Don't really want to do that though. Where's Vance? Someone just subscribe, thank you. Appreciate it. I can't see who it was because I'm not on OBS. Make it so they've arrived in vans. Can you mess with the doors on the vehicles? I'm not sure where you do that. Ah. Um. Right, so chase units.
Talk to me. $100 face.
I guess I can just change it myself.
No. I'm the 100.
I used a speedo van, didn't I? Four of them in it. I've lost it now. Can't get back to custom. That's a bit annoying. If the checkpoint will become active when this objective is passed. I'm not going to bother. So will these chase units just come after me then? Right, let's test it. Let's test it. Right, so no enemies are here. That's good. Crash into the barrier, well done. Phew. Where are the chase units though? That's the thing, that's what I want to get working. They work in the other one. The other mission that I made. Let's see if these are spawned in. I mean, they should have. See, because we should be getting chased now. I'm forgetting he's got an EMP launcher. Right, so radar on, entity labels on. This is just settings for this, isn't it? See, it says configure chase units. This is all I can do on it. Team will watch a cutscene to progress. See, this is... I need these to come after you once you steal it. Skip these adverts. Interaction menu. I'm just not sure why they don't come after you. So I obviously want them to turn up after you get the Kalahari. Might just do this instead. So if I put in add new vehicle. And then if we add actors, add new actor. Bit tedious. Right, so they should spawn in afterwards. I want to try and get to those other configs, but no matter what I do, I just can't seem to get to them. I don't want lives. Where do you change that now? Team options in it. See, this is where you can kill people in water. Look, kill players in water. So I want to make it so you've only got... I don't want it to be easy, so I want to make it so you've only got one weapon. Just chase units. I just wish they'd go after you. Don't know why it's not working. Let's just test it again.
Probably by sounds of it more bugs from to fix.
I need to alter that cutscene a little bit as well. Oh my god. Tire. They don't really come after you, do they? These aren't the chase units, these are the ones that I've had to put in. I don't know how to get the chase units after you. But they were working in the other mission that I made, so... See, because I could do with them coming the other way as well. Maybe I'll have to put some more down on this road. Right, well we know what the crack is with that now. There was options for chase units in there, I should have looked at that. To restart the mission now to have a look at that, because I want to see what that says, because obviously it's the chase units that I'm having an issue with. Whether chase units are active for the team. But I can't do anything. Let me just get there again and see if it changes. I think, you know, where it says get to the location, I think I need to make that a bit bigger as well. So I think 34 meters is just, I don't think it's big enough. I could do with adding in a bit of cover for you to use when you get there, just to be able to take out the enemies. I should start skipping objectives, but I don't think it'll teleport me, will it? Team 1. Yeah. I just don't know where to go for it. I just don't know where it would be because I've looked at everything. Like with the menu saying there's chase units, you know, when you're testing it. God knows. See, look, configure chase units. Yeah. See, there's other configs, it says there, look. You just can't go to them. Let's just do this, because that might be better than leaving, because they might actually do something. So how many responding units will chase you during this objective? Right, there we go, finally. It's just me being stupid. But I'm thinking you could have gone somewhere in the menu to assign it to a certain objective that way, you know what I mean? It just doesn't work like that, I guess. Config 1, max active. 5. Unit accuracy, medium. Okay. That might be a bit too much. I want to make this bigger. Let's go to location bigger. Locations 1 or 2. Sphere. Edit placement. I think 50 should be big enough. So this kill actor here. I want to change his icon. VIP. There we go. Right, that's that. I just can't believe I spent that long trying to get the chase units to work. Cutscenes. Let me just edit this cutscene. I might get rid of this. Dynamic prop 5. So because I got the chase units working, what I'm going to do is I'm not sure because I quite want to make it chaotic and hard to complete. I might just test it. So I'm going to save it and test it. Right, that cutscene looks a bit better. Let's see if this works. See if we actually get the chase units after us. Right. I can't park that there, can I? Too many chase units after you. Oh dear. I'll have to put bulletproof tyres on this Kalahari. Oh my god, even the NPCs, regular NPCs are after me. This might be a bit too difficult to complete. I might have to actually put checkpoints in. Like, you'd be dead there, wouldn't you? Right. Kalahari, that's what I want to do. In fact, let me change these chase units. Oh, where did I change them now? It's in under this, isn't it? Chase units. Unit accuracy low. In fact, we'll keep it on 5. I want it to be chaotic. Kalahari. Okay, so you can change the dirt. Right, let's put that on 200%. Let's not put damage scale on 200%, in fact. I meant to put the health up to a lot. Just to help you. In fact, we'll put it on 500%. Damage scale can be on 100. Cleanup options, cleanup trigger, control when the cleanup should run for this entity. We don't want that. I did something somewhere with the weapons, didn't I? And I said I don't think I want people just using their own weapons, but I actually disagree with that now. And plus pickups. Disable personal vehicles. Right then. I kind of just need to put some cover in here, so then you've got something to work with. Right, so let's go to props. Add new prop. Just add in some rocks. Let's make it look a bit different, why not? I didn't mean to do that. I'm not sure about that 164. I'm not sure about that small rock, which is 151. Right, so that's a bit of cover now when you turn up. Do you add another cutscene in for when you complete it? But I think it's pretty pointless, isn't it? Right. Um. think this is pretty much it. You've got to use the vehicle to get to the location. You kill the guy that stole your Kalahari. And yeah, that's that. You there, Street?
Yeah, on me.
We can play the mission if you want.
Yeah, give it a shot.
I think it's going to be a bit tough there. Might add in some more things first, just some more props. Got some cover. I don't think there's anything else to do. This is all I had in mind. I mean, you have to travel a fair bit, don't you, to get to the objective? You just can you disable wanted levels? Lobby options. Right, let's save this. Let's publish it. Let's get into online and test it. Did you get that invite straight?
Yep.
Let me know once you're in. Kalahari. Needs to come up with a name. Let me know once you've loaded in, Street.
Yep, loaded in now.
an atomizer. If you could use the up an atomizer on this. Right, should have got that phone invite straight.
Yeah.
There's a cutscene. What weapons have we got? Yeah, we've got them all. I thought the atomizer was supposed to be disabled. I weren't looking. It's gonna get chaotic, this mission straight.
No. Holy shit.
Told you. See, I want to disable wanted levels as well, but I'm not sure how you do it.
Yes.
Show you what it's been.
Oh my god.
Shocked.
I am gonna slap you like the bitch you are.
And it chase units after us straight. Oh. What is this mission? Oh no. I'm dead.
My
Right at
God.
the end. Quick restart. I should have added in a checkpoint. What do you think about this mission?
It's total chaos.
Yeah, if we get out of this, just jump out a second. Yeah, it just says go to the location. We don't actually have to use this vehicle.
God, getting it. What is these notifications been used? Been made?
I think you've got too many people after you. Oh. How many vans there is down on this road?
I think he has like
Kill this guy, kill this guy. Oh no, crashed. I'm dead.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh my god. Can't even complete my own mission. Right, third time lucky street.
Yeah.
Are they all stuck around here? Yeah, they are. Look, I might have to delete that.
What the clowns?
Yeah, they're all stuck around the back of the caravan.
Oh. So, yeah, I'll probably do this. I'm surprised they have not brought out a new variant of the Kalahari.
It's a forgotten about vehicle, isn't it? So I'm not surprised.
Oh my god.
Scarf Road. What's going on?
Here we go. Oh! The hell's he trying?
You went to take the vehicle off us then? Well, it's certainly something, isn't it? That mission. Go on, leave it a like. You won't.
I'm surprised and fucking... the RPGs have not blown us up.
Right, I think that's going to be that for this stream because I've made the mission, that's all I wanted to do. I've made the mission and played it. So that's what you can do in roughly... How long have I been live for? How long did it start? Well, when did I start making it? 2 hours, 20 minutes ago. So in a couple of hours, that's what you can make in the creator. You thought you'd unlocked all the trophies? Welcome to Rinter, by the way. Just about to end the stream there. Bear in mind, it took me a while to, figure out some of the things in the creator, so you probably could make that in about 60 minutes, if that. So it wasn't that bad. In fact, before I end my stream, I want to see if they've got back to me about that. It just reminded me about that trophy. Let me just sign in. Thank you for contacting Rockstar Support. We are actively collecting information from reports like yours to better understand this issue. If we require more information, we will reach out to for clarification on this ticket. We will keep your ticket on hold for now while we investigate the issue. You should expect a response within 2 days, if not sooner. Right, brilliant. Well, we'll see if that happens. The last time they said that to me, it was a few months. Right, anyway. I'll probably change a few things up with that mission, but there's only like a few things I need to change. It's pretty much sorted with. Other than that, nothing else really to do. For that mission anyway, I guess I could make a different mission where there's a different objective, but I just find it funny going to claim the Kalahari back off the guy that's stolen it from you.
Jesus.
BMX. I've not been on a BMX in free mode in ages. Wow. Right, anyway, that's going to be it for this stream. If you want to rewind and rewatch everything, then fair enough, go ahead. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content. I'll probably be back next week. I don't think I'll be doing another stream. Well, I wasn't going to do Sprinter, but then I thought, you know what, I might as well just do a stream on the Mission Creator because I want to have a play around with it. So I thought, you know what, I might as well just stream it when I normally stream anyway. So that's what I did today. Just faffed around in the Mission Creator, making that mission that I've just played. It took us 3 attempts to complete because I couldn't complete it. So, yeah. The one that I made last night was just... That was done in literally 10 minutes. Just spamming stuff down randomly. There was one objective where you had to go and get the Kalahari. In fact, you went to the area, you got the Kalahari and drove back, and that was it. Well, if you rewind... when was it? About 15 minutes ago. That's when we're playing the mission, after I've finished creating it. There's a few things I need to change, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. For what it is, it's not... It's not supposed to be like a serious mission, but yeah. Yeah, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content. Like I said, I'll be back again next week, playing the game properly. I'm not going to do another DLC stream because there's no point. This was the last thing that I needed to check out, and yeah, I quite like the Mission Creator. Put it that way. I think it's pretty good. I'm looking forward to seeing what people can make out of it, and looking forward to using it again. So yeah. Let me just get it up to my stream. Right. Guys, if you did enjoy, like I already said, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you again next week. Will I be live next week? When is it Christmas? It'll be the last stream before Christmas next week. I don't stream Christmas or New Year, so I won't be... It'd be the last stream until the 8th. The 8th of January. It's going to be weird streaming again. It's just unlucky how it's dropped on, you know, Christmas and then New Year like that on a Thursday. But anyway, yeah, see you next time, guys. Goodbye.